Hey guys, welcome to SYC 2017. I just want to personally thank you for taking the time to invest in students and to bring them to Youth Convention this year. Our band is Render the Hearts and our speaker is Nick Fry, and I hope that you will enjoy this weekend. This will take the place of our leader meeting that we typically have, and so I just want to go over a few informational things. The first thing is, when you registered, you should have received a bag, and in that bag should be like your survival kit for the weekend for what you'll need to get through SYC. In those, you should have a bracelet. It's important that you keep these bracelets all weekend. This is what gets you into all the sessions. You should have t-shirts for your group, and this is what they look like for this year. I hope you all like the design. And also in those bags there's information regarding the breakout sessions tomorrow with the locations. We'll also do an announcement during service so your students will have a little clarity, but this evening kind of talk with them, get an idea of which breakout sessions they'll go to. There will be one called the Pack Shack, and that's where we'll be packing meals for people in Puerto Rico who are devastated by the hurricanes. So we'll be packing those tomorrow. There'll be 2 shifts, and we're going to take the first 40 people for each shift. So there's not a sign up or anything. And then also we have another breakout session led by Jed Warline, being the unmasked leader. Render the Hearts is doing a workshop on authentic worship. So if you have any students that are really into music, who are on your student praise band or help lead worship at your church, that would be a really great session for them to join in. Also, we have Anna. She will be teaching the breakout session on creative ways to use your faith. And Matt Brown will be speaking on what happens when we're unmasked and we're left vulnerable. How does God use that? I think I covered all the breakout sessions, and there's not going to be a breakout session for the leaders. One thing that I've heard is that you all like going to the sessions that the students are in. So just join them, and that will probably help with your devotion time each evening. That brings me to the devotion time. You'll see that on the schedule. Nick Fry was nice enough to make us questions to help us lead our small groups in the evening. And it's designed so that you don't have to lead your whole group if you want to use your student leaders or your other leaders and just do it in your rooms at night. And hopefully that will help you. This year we will not be doing the prayer walk outdoors. I've heard from some of you, and what we're going to do, we're going to try to, like they do at IYC sometimes, where you just break up with your individual ministries in the hotel. We will have designated areas for you. You should receive a bag with your church name on it, with the communion cup and the wafer already for you. And the student leaders have even gone so far as to provide you with a communion guide. Now, this doesn't mean you have to use it, but for some of us, if you just get a little busy or you want to be able to use your student leaders to plug them in to lead communion, this is a great way to do it. There gives you scriptures to share. There's a time for people to share individually. And so what will happen on Saturday evening is we will dismiss into the hotel, break out into our small groups, do our communion time, and we actually have 2 late night venues this year. Friday night will be Paul May. He's a comedian, and he'll be immediately following the main service. But on Saturday evening, we'll have our main service response time, which will be very special, I think. And then we'll break into communion, and then we'll come back for a concert by Render the Heart. So we'll have 2 late night venues this year. I hope after this evening service that you'll join us for pizza and a time of fellowship to just get to connect with one another. I know I really miss you guys from around the state. I don't get to see you except for at events like this, so I hope you get time to connect. We also, just looking here, we are not doing the giveaways on Sunday that we normally do. Instead, we really want to invest in students to go to International Youth Convention, so we'll be giving away 3 IYC registrations. That's for leaders or students. There should be cards in your bag, your survival kit here, for each person to enter their name once into the drawing, and that bucket will be at the registration table. So we'll draw for 3 names, and that's not transferable. So if your name's pulled, that's specifically for you. I hope that will help maybe with the cost of getting to IYC. I'm really looking forward to what God will do. We have some special response times, and please, if there's any way we can help, just get a hold of me. My number is 304-650-0312, or you can just come find me if there's any way I can help you. Let's have a great weekend, guys.